Did you know the Moonies have an arms company that literally sells guns? Yeah. Don't they also, aren't they tied to the church that lets you fuck your guns? That it's the same church that fucks where you can fuck your gun, right? Like you can literally put a gun in your ass and fuck it and marry it. Come on, guys, that's in America. You didn't know about... Come on, this is a classic Hasan fucking trope at this point, dude. How do you not know about the fucking Korean... the gun church? Here.
Today, our God-given rights of sovereignty are being threatened by runaway political correctness and an overreaching and overbearing government regulation.
That's right.
The war on guns has gone nuclear. We must fight to win.
Are you familiar with the AR-15? All right.
Here.
Shortly after the school shooting in Parkland.
We're gathered here today to celebrate the cosmic true parents of heaven, earth, and humanity. We'll ask everyone to take out your rod of iron. Today's ceremony is a...
Y'all thought I was memeing? Bro, y'all thought I was fucking joking? Why would I make this shit up?
blessing marriage where couples have been asked to attend with crowns and AR-15 rifles as religious accoutrements.
To Pastor Sean, the rod of iron in the Book of Revelation is the AR-15, an instrument to be used by his followers to keep the peace in the kingdom of God.
The rifle symbolizes just the general arts of self-defense. For us, that's the shepherd's role. The shepherd is a defender of the sheep, is a defender of those who cannot defend themselves.
Yeah, what do you mean? I'm on climate change's side now? Brother, it doesn't matter whose side you're on, okay? It's already done. This is something straight out of a video game? No, this is real life in America. Some of you really, like... I think some of you fail to comprehend exactly how bad this shit is, okay? I think some of you unironically, like, misunderstand how bad this is. Like, how bad things actually truly are, okay? This is what lead pipes did to the past generations? No, my friend. This is what America's involvement in Asia, okay, in the Far East specifically did to America and also all of those territories. Falun Gong is the Chinese version of this. The Moonies are the Korean version of this, and they are linked back to Japan as well. This is just how America operates all around the world. This is how the Western world operates, okay? You find some of the most reactionary, fascist loving, some of the most reactionary, fascist psychopaths that are against the socialist at the time governments, okay? And you beef them up. You give them money. You offer them support via espionage. You allow them to gain prominence in these countries, and you use them as a method of control. But of course, the side of this vicious cycle that ends up harming America is when those guys come to America, because they do come to America pretty regularly, okay? And they get a incredible reception from American leadership because, again, bipartisan support for this sort of stuff. And inevitably, there is a concept such as a concept called blowback. Which, by the way, this would have been a perfect time to fucking have Noah on. As a matter of fact, I probably should have him on specifically to talk about this with respect to Korea, South Korea, and North Korea, which is Blowback Season 3 that came out actually 2 days ago. Friend of the show, Noah Colwyn, and Brendan, I forget his last name, have a podcast called The Blowback Podcast. Season 3's out. I'm sure will cover this if they haven't already. Brendan James. Yeah. The U.S. uses the same pattern everywhere. The Wahhabist Church, the Wahhabist Church, the Zionist Church, Moonies, Falun Gong. Yes. These are the most reactionary, psychopathic fucking cults that you can find, the most fundamentalist elements you can find in a particular country. They take those guys and they fucking beef them up, okay? And then those guys turn around and fuck shit up. Anyway, yeah, America copy paste the same strat and motherfuckers still think Azov is cool. Yeah. Shenyun goes fucking hard. Don't pretend otherwise. Yeah. Okay. We'll cover this a little bit more later down the line. Is this like a Christianity thing as well? Yeah. Imagine if someone did that with the Westboro Baptist here. We don't have to do that here. We are doing that here. Do you not understand? We already do that. What do you think the Republican Party is? One, what goes around comes around. So the fucking Moonies will then come here and then, establish their cult here. But also, two, we already do that. What do you mean? Why do you think abortion just got fucking criminalized in like every red state? Hello? Where do you think, what is the motivating principle behind that? If not reactionary white supremacists, oftentimes white evangelical Protestants that are being whipped up in a fucking frenzy to go and vote for the Republican Party. Hello? This is what we do. Anyway, isn't there like cults of the Daughters of the Confederation or some shit like that? Daughters of the Confederacy is a whitewashing operation by, might have guessed it, Daughters of the Confederacy to very successfully change the legacy of the Confederacy. If you have ever heard the Civil War was fought because of states' rights and not because of states' rights to own slaves, that is the work of the Daughters of the Confederacy. That's just a separate, I mean, it's kind of like a cult, but it's just more like an organization. Yeah. If you grew up in the South and you didn't understand what the Civil War was fought, or that it was, if you knew about it as the War of Northern Aggression, that is the work of the Daughters of the Confederacy. Yeah. Anyway, the conservative hype house. Dr. Mehmet Oz owns an undisclosed apartment in New Jersey that houses close associates of his who are linked to groups that have denied the ethnic cleansing which occurred in the formative years of the modern Turkish state. Okay, but like, this is literally every fucking Turk. Like, for the record, if their gotcha moment is like, oh, Dr. Oz is linked back to like Turkish people that deny the Armenian genocide, then hello, that's literally every Turkish person. That's straight up every Turkish person. What the fuck? Why is Adblock not working? Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I can't even read this. It sucks. Generalizing, but okay. Brother, what do you mean? I grew up in Turkey. What are you talking about? We are not educated. We learn about the Armenian genocide as the so-called Armenian genocide. You understand that, right? The fuck? Motherfucker has the audacity to... Oh, dude, I love Americans so much, bro. My favorite thing is an American teaching me about Turkish culture. It's great. Love that. Thank you. I'm Dutch, but okay. You think that makes it better? You fucking Westoid dick. Look at this Westoid, bro. I'm Dutch, but okay. It is worse. It's still the same shit. You're still a Westoid know-it-all. Unironically telling a Turkish person that is trying to educate you here about how Turkey actually is. Sick, man. Anyway. Okay. All right, we're gonna skip the Dr. Oz nationalist story simply because I cannot fucking get access to the paywall.